be so scared. Welcome back to our channel. And if you tend to be a perfectionist, chances are this is a habit that you struggle with, is eat the frog. You talk or think about what you're gonna do instead of actually doing it. Hello guys, welcome back. Today we are going to talk about the top 10 excuses of not achieving your goals and the solutions and strategies to overcome them. So if you need some help overcoming procrastination, today's video is the one for you. If you haven't heard of him before, Brian Tracy is a master best-selling author in everything related to goals. He's came out with books like Eat the Frog, The Power of Self-Discipline, Goals, Time Management, and Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life. One of my favorite concepts he's came up with that has been incredibly influential on my life and my mindset is eat the frog. Okay, what in the world does that mean? I've posted previously on Instagram about this concept, eat the frog. And what Brian Tracy did is he took this piece of advice from Mark Twain: if it's your job to eat the frog, it's best to do so first thing in the morning. And if it's your job to eat two frogs, it's best to eat the biggest one first. Okay, what in the world does that mean and what am I getting to? The 3 steps of eating the frog. Number 1, identify the frog, meaning what is the biggest, most difficult task of the day that needs to be done. And the frog analogy is what is the biggest, ugliest looking frog that you just do not want to touch, but you know you need to get it done. The second part is eating the frog, meaning do this most important, biggest task first thing in the morning. You don't want to give yourself a chance to put it off till later. And then lastly, repeat this process every single day. So if you're somebody that struggles with overwhelm from their to-do list, having difficulty on prioritizing items that need to get done, struggles with procrastination, or you get a lot done, but you mainly focus on the things that are nice to get done, but not the important things that need to get done, then try utilizing this eat the frog concept. The whole underlying premise is identify one important task for the day and get it done first. Now, if you're a lot like me, you are type A, you deal with overwhelm, overthinking, overanalyzing, and you get pulled in all these different directions, and in reality, you never get anything done. What we want to do is simplify the tasks, prioritize them, and take action. So if you're ready to hear the top 10 procrastination habits, let's get to it. So Brian Tracy came up with a handy list of procrastination habits and strategies and solutions to overcome them. And today we're going to go over the top 10 habits and strategies. First procrastination habit, you spend time at work doing things that aren't actually work related. So whether you work at home or in a corporate office or any other landscape, if you are spending time doing things that are not work related, try this strategy out. So the solution for this strategy is more of a mental shift. I want you to think of the time that you're wasting at work is pulling away time from your family and your personal life. The whole purpose of working efficiently at work is so that you can enjoy a high quality life at home. If this is one of the habits that you struggle with, perhaps setting out some reminders in your work environment that remind you of your personal or your family life at home. Maybe put some frames out in your office that remind you of your family or other personal sentiments in your life. Procrastination habit number 2, and if you don't struggle with this, let me know in the comments below. You continuously check news, social media, or any other form of electronic communication. The strategy and solution for this habit is to refuse to be a slave to technology. Instead of making your phone, social media, and technology your master, try making it work for you and not against you. Keeping your phone in a separate room of your work environment, or if your phone is something that you need, try installing apps on your phone that can block certain distracting websites. You can even set a timer on them so that it stays blocked not only for multiple hours, but multiple days. There's also a really handy tool that you can use for websites like YouTube and Facebook to prevent suggested ideas or videos from popping up on your screen. So when you log on to your YouTube or Facebook account, all you see is a blank page. You don't see suggested videos popping up. what those do is constantly give you an opportunity to continuously procrastinate the tasks that you need to do, and it has you to continuously watch multiple videos. I'll include the information below on how to program your computer with this tool. It's become super handy for me, and when there's times that I want to procrastinate and watch additional videos, nothing pops up. So I've removed that trigger from my environment, and it's given me a better opportunity to get to the task that needs to be done. Another component that I like to do is first thing in the morning, I leave my phone in a separate room. I actually leave it in a separate room at night, so when I wake up first thing in the morning, the phone is not the first thing I touch. I get to my morning routine, and at a certain time in the day, that's when I check my phone. Because if you're more tempted to check social media when you have your phone in hand, I highly recommend doing something like this. It's creating friction between you and checking your social media. Procrastination habit number 3. You multitask by consistently checking email or checking first thing in the morning. The solution to this one is work in blocks of time or chunking out your time. Try checking your email just twice a day, getting in, getting out, and getting the job done. Or make a rule for yourself that you cannot check your email until you get this important task done. Procrastination habit number 4. You start with certain tasks out of habit or because you enjoy them without distinguishing between the habits that you must do, you should do, and would be nice to do. The solution and strategy for this one is use the ABCDE method. So what that is you're gonna create a list of all the different tasks and chores that you need to get done for the day. Next to those items, you're gonna rank them from A to E of priority and most importance. A is gonna be for the tasks that you must do. B is for the tasks you should do. C is for the tasks it would be nice to do. D are for the tasks that you can delegate. And E are for the tasks that you can eliminate. If you have numerous tasks in specific categories, you can always do A1, A2, B1, and B2, and so forth. Procrastination habit number 5, and this is one that I have commonly struggled with. You talk or think about what you're gonna do instead of actually doing it. And if you tend to be a perfectionist, chances are this is a habit that you struggle with. So the solution for this one is to develop a bias for action. And what I mean by that is a sense of urgency or an inner drive and desire to get the job done efficiently. So questions that I use with my clients to evoke this emotion for tasks that they tend to procrastinate are, what would be at stake if I were to get this done? What would be possible if I were to get this done? Really sitting into this question and really envisioning what this immediate future would look like if you were to crank out this task and get it done. So what this does is create a state of flow in which you function on a higher level of clarity, creativity, and focus. Procrastination habit number 6. You feel discouraged because there's not enough time to do everything. And the solution for this is accept the law of forced efficiency. And what this law depicts is that there's never enough time to do everything, but there's always enough time to do the most important thing. And to use Brian Tracy's analogy with the frog again, you cannot eat every tadpole and frog in the pond, but you can always eat the biggest and the ugliest one. And that's gonna be enough for at least the time being. Procrastination habit number 7. You lack a clear sense of what you should be doing and why and in what order. Your actions aren't tied to your goals. And the solution is do some goal setting. You wanna write out your goals and review them daily. And to do some quick goal setting, you're gonna wanna do a little reverse engineering. What is your end goal? And work backwards. Write down all the individual tasks that need to get done in order to accomplish that goal. Now you know where to start. All you gotta do is take action. Procrastination habit number 8. You feel overwhelmed by the size of the task. Solution, take one bite at a time. One of the best ways to tackle this procrastination or this overwhelm is one baby step at a time. To take your mind off of the big task at hand and to focus on the single thing you can do right now to take action. Procrastination habit number 9. This is something a lot of my clients struggle with, and that is a new task pops up and you subconsciously move that to the top of the priority and start tackling that one right away. What this does is that you're constantly addressing new tasks and never following through and finishing the main task at hand. So the solution for this one is making sure you're working from a list. Whether you like digital or a tangible to-do list, making sure that when new tasks pop up, you are adding them to the to-do list. And like I mentioned earlier, utilizing that ABCDE method to prioritize those items. And finally, procrastination habit number 10. You are a perfectionist or fear failure. And solution: don't expect perfection. A good rule to utilize in goal setting and in life is to get it 80% right and correct the rest later. We are always a work in progress, and you can't expect perfection the first time or even the first few times doing something. We learn as we grow and as we fail. Be prepared to fail over and over again until you get it right. All right, guys, that is gonna wrap it up. I hope those strategies and solutions came helpful to you. I'd highly recommend checking out Brian Tracy and some of his incredible books on goal setting and being more productive in life. Let me know down in the comments below, what is one habit that you struggle with and the strategy that you're gonna try out next time to overcome it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. It helps other people see this video on their YouTube feed. All right, guys, until next time, bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really supports our mommy.